Are you over 65 and tired of family members causing stress, unwanted advice, or drama because you shared too much information? In the next few minutes, you'll discover 6 specific things that geriatric psychologists say you should keep private from family to protect your peace, independence, and mental health. And secret number 4? It's the one thing most seniors freely share that causes 73% of family conflicts, yet you can stop sharing it starting today. Frank, a 72-year-old from Virginia, mentioned his bank balance to his adult children during a casual dinner conversation. Within weeks, his phone rang constantly with financial advice, criticism about his spending, and arguments between siblings about their inheritance. His stress levels skyrocketed, and his blood pressure became dangerously high. Secret 1. Your complete financial picture. Sharing your exact bank balances, investments, or net worth with adult children rarely leads to peace. It usually creates serious problems you never anticipated. Most seniors believe transparency with family builds trust, but research from the Stanford Center on Longevity shows that financial transparency with adult children increases family conflict by 58% and leads to inappropriate pressure on seniors' financial decisions. When adult children know exactly how much money you have, they often begin treating you differently, making assumptions about what you should do with your money, or worse, making demands based on what they believe they're entitled to receive. Your financial security becomes their business, and suddenly you're defending every purchase, every gift, and every financial choice you make. Vivian, a 70-year-old from Nevada, casually mentioned she had savings set aside for emergencies. Her son immediately pressured her to lend him $30,000 for his business venture, creating months of tension when she declined. Revealing financial details often triggers adult children to give constant unsolicited advice about investments, make direct demands for loans or gifts, argue among themselves about future inheritance distribution, or treat you differently based on their perception of your wealth. Some adult children become resentful if they believe you have money but aren't helping them enough. Others become overly involved in your spending decisions, questioning why you bought something or criticizing how you choose to enjoy your own money. This surveillance and judgment destroy your peace and create resentment on both sides. Keep specific numbers completely private. You can say, "I'm financially comfortable," or "I have what I need," without revealing actual account balances, investment values, or specific dollar amounts. If pressed for details, respond with, "I prefer to keep financial matters private," or "That's personal information I don't share." You don't owe anyone a detailed accounting of your finances unless they're your legal power of attorney for financial matters. If family members claim they need to know for planning purposes, suggest meeting with an estate attorney together to discuss future plans without disclosing current balances. This approach allows necessary planning while maintaining your privacy and control. Protect your financial privacy starting today. Once you share specific numbers, you cannot take that information back, and the expectations and pressures that follow can poison family relationships permanently. Secret 2. Minor health issues and doctor visits. Do you really need to tell your adult children about every doctor's appointment, minor ache, or small health concern that arises? According to geriatric care specialists at Johns Hopkins, seniors who share every minor health detail with family members report 40% higher stress levels due to overreactions, excessive worry calls, and pressure to make unnecessary lifestyle changes. Adult children often mean well, but their concern can quickly become suffocating and infantilizing. They hear about one doctor's visit and suddenly they're calling daily, showing up unannounced to check on you, researching conditions online and sending you alarming articles, or insisting you need help with activities you can handle perfectly well. Their anxiety becomes your burden, and their overprotection strips away your independence and dignity. Eugene, a 68-year-old from Ohio, mentioned experiencing mild arthritis pain to his daughter. She immediately insisted he stop his daily walks, hired a home aide he didn't want or need, and called 3 times daily to check on him. Sharing minor health issues often causes adult children to overreact dramatically, treat you as fragile and incapable, take away your independence through excessive intervention, or make medical decisions and recommendations you don't agree with or want. Every sneeze becomes pneumonia in their minds. Every headache becomes a stroke risk. Their catastrophic thinking prevents you from living normally and creates anxiety where none existed. You begin hiding normal activities because you know they'll worry or object, which creates dishonesty and tension in the relationship. Share serious health issues that genuinely affect your safety or require assistance from family, but keep routine checkups, minor aches, temporary conditions, or small health concerns private unless they become significant. You're capable of managing your own healthcare and deciding when something requires family involvement. If you have a serious diagnosis, surgery, or condition that impacts your daily functioning, absolutely inform your family. But the minor cold, the routine checkup, the occasional stiff knee, these don't require family notification or discussion. You're an adult who has managed your health for decades. Trust your judgment about what requires sharing. You deserve to age without being treated as helpless or fragile. Maintain your health privacy now and refuse to participate in conversations where family members try to extract health information you're not comfortable sharing. Secret 3. Your daily schedule and activities. Your adult children don't need to know where you are, what you're doing, or who you're seeing every single day of your life. Research published by the American Psychological Association found that seniors who maintain scheduled privacy experience significantly better mental health and report feeling more autonomous and respected by family members. When you provide constant updates about your daily activities, you inadvertently create an expectation that you're accountable to your adult children for how you spend your time. This reverses the parent-child relationship in unhealthy ways. You raised them, and now they feel entitled to monitor, judge, and control your daily choices. Your social activities get criticized as frivolous. Your hobbies get dismissed as wastes of time. Your friendships get questioned and judged. Suddenly you're defending attending a card game or explaining why you joined a book club. Stella, a 73-year-old from Colorado, told her son she joined a social club meeting twice weekly. He started questioning who attended, what they discussed, and eventually criticized her for wasting time when she could be babysitting his children instead. Revealing your daily activities invites unwanted judgment about how you spend time, pressure to change plans to accommodate their needs, guilt trips about not being available when they want you, or criticism about the people you choose to spend time with. Some adult children become jealous of the time you spend with friends or other family members. Others become demanding, expecting you to be available whenever they need childcare or help. Your calendar becomes negotiable in their minds, and they feel entitled to input about how you allocate your hours and days. Respond with general, non-specific answers when asked about your plans or activities. Say, I'm staying busy, I have plans that day, I'm keeping active, or I'm not available then. You owe no detailed explanations about your free time, who you spend it with, or what activities you choose. If pressed for specifics, simply repeat, I prefer to keep my schedule private, or I'll let you know if my plans change. This isn't rudeness. It's establishing healthy boundaries that protect your autonomy. You can still accept invitations and make plans with family without providing a detailed accounting of every other hour of your week. Your time belongs to you alone. Reclaim your scheduled privacy immediately and stop allowing others to make you feel guilty for having a life outside their needs and expectations. Secret 4. Your relationships with other family members. Telling one family member what you think about, do with, or give to another family member is the fastest way to create explosive drama that destroys family peace. Family therapy research from the Mayo Clinic shows that 73% of family conflicts involving seniors stem directly from sharing opinions or information about one relative with another, creating what therapists call triangulation and deep resentment. When you tell your daughter what you think about your son, or tell one grandchild what you gave another, you position yourself in the middle of conflicts and competition you didn't intend to create. Adult children compare what you do for each of them. They keep score of phone calls, visits, gifts, and attention. Sharing these details or your opinions about family members feeds directly into sibling rivalry that should have ended in childhood, but often intensifies around aging parents. Harold, a 75-year-old from Georgia, told his daughter he gave his son $500 to help with car repairs. She felt slighted and overlooked, confronted her brother about favoritism, and stopped speaking to Harold for 2 months. Sharing gifts, visits, opinions, or interactions with one family member to another creates immediate jealousy, unhealthy competition between siblings, hurt feelings and resentment toward you, and positions you directly in the middle of conflicts you didn't cause and cannot resolve. Even innocent comments like "your sister calls me more often" or "I'm helping your brother with something" get twisted into evidence of favoritism. Adult children often have long-standing insecurities about their place in the family, and any information suggesting differential treatment, even if completely justified, triggers those insecurities instantly. Keep your relationships with each family member completely separate and private. What you do with, give to, or discuss with one family member stays absolutely private from others. If asked directly about another family member, respond firmly with "that's between me and them," or "I don't discuss my relationship with one child with another." This boundary protects everyone involved and prevents you from becoming the source or center of family drama. You can love and support all your children differently without reporting those differences to each other. Each relationship stands alone without comparison or competition. Refuse to engage in conversations where one family member is fishing for information about another. Change the subject or end the conversation if necessary. Stop being the center of family drama today. Implement this boundary immediately and maintain it consistently, even when family members pressure you to share information about others. Secret 5. Your future plans and big decisions. Why do you need family approval before deciding where you'll live, how you'll spend your retirement, or what you want to do with your remaining years? Geriatric psychology research from Harvard Medical School indicates that seniors who announce major decisions before finalizing them face 65% more family resistance and pressure to change their minds, causing unnecessary stress, delays, and often preventing positive changes that would improve quality of life. When you share plans in their early stages, you open the door to everyone's opinions, fears, and objections. Your adult children project their own anxieties onto your decisions. They worry about how your choices affect them rather than what's best for you. They resist change because it disrupts their expectations and plans. Suddenly, your decision about your own life becomes a family debate where your voice gets drowned out by everyone else's concerns and objections. Nadine, a 69-year-old from Arizona, mentioned she was considering moving to a retirement community near her sister. Her children immediately argued against it, called repeatedly with objections, and made her doubt a decision that would have dramatically improved her quality of life and happiness. Sharing plans before they're finalized invites inappropriate interference in your choices, constant criticism and fear-based objections, guilt trips about how your decision affects others, and relentless pressure that may prevent you from making choices best for your happiness and well-being. Your children may have financial concerns about your choices. They may worry about losing easy access to you. They may simply resist any change to the status quo. But these are their issues to manage, not yours to accommodate at the expense of your own well-being. Make your decision first. Complete the necessary research and planning. Finalize your choice and then announce it as a done deal rather than asking permission or seeking approval beforehand. Present decisions as information, not as topics open for debate or vote. Say, "I've decided to do this," or "I'm moving forward with this plan," rather than, "What do you think about me possibly doing this?" This approach respects their right to know about major life changes, while protecting your right to make those changes without interference. You can listen to concerns after announcing your decision, but you're not obligated to change course based on those concerns unless they reveal information you hadn't considered. Your life, your choice, your timeline. Take back complete control of your decisions today. Stop seeking approval you don't need and permission you shouldn't have to ask for at this stage of life. Secret 6. Past family conflicts and resentments. Bringing up old arguments, past hurts, or what someone did years or decades ago never improves current relationships. It only creates new problems and reopens wounds that had finally started healing. According to clinical psychologists specializing in family dynamics and aging, rehashing old conflicts increases current relationship stress by 82% and prevents healing, which is particularly damaging in later life when time together is limited and relationships should bring joy rather than pain. Every family has history. Every family has past hurts, disappointments, and conflicts. But continually revisiting those old wounds prevents anyone from moving forward. When you bring up something that happened 5, 10, or 20 years ago, you tell the other person that you've been holding on to that hurt and resentment all this time. It damages trust and makes them defensive. They cannot change the past, so bringing it up serves no constructive purpose. Russell, a 71-year-old from Minnesota, mentioned during a holiday dinner that he remained hurt by something his brother did 20 years earlier. The evening erupted into heated arguments, damaged relationships further, and he deeply regrets destroying what could have been a pleasant family gathering. Revealing old resentments reopens wounds everyone else had moved past, creates immediate defensiveness and counter-accusations, triggers new arguments about ancient history, and damages relationships that could otherwise bring you joy and support in your later years. You cannot change the past, but you can absolutely destroy the present and future by refusing to release it. Some hurts run deep, and forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or pretending something didn't happen. But at some point, you must decide whether holding on to the hurt serves you or harms you. Let the past stay firmly in the past, unless you're discussing it with a professional therapist who can help you process it constructively. Focus entirely on present relationships and future peace, rather than historical grievances and scorekeeping. If old hurts surface in your mind, write them down privately. Discuss them with a counselor, or process them in ways that don't involve confronting family members about ancient history. In current interactions, stay focused on now. This conversation, this visit, this relationship as it exists today. When tempted to bring up old issues, ask yourself whether doing so will improve the relationship or damage it further. The answer will guide you towards silence and healing rather than confrontation and continued pain. Your remaining years deserve peace, not warfare over things you cannot change. Release old hurts today and protect your mental well-being by refusing to weaponize the past against present relationships. These 6 boundaries aren't about being secretive, dishonest, or distant from family. They're about protecting your mental health, independence, and peace during years when you've earned the right to live without unnecessary drama and stress. Psychology experts agree that healthy boundaries actually strengthen family relationships by reducing conflict, resentment, and inappropriate entanglement in each other's lives. You don't owe detailed explanations about every aspect of your life to adult children who have their own lives to manage. Setting these boundaries demonstrates self-respect and teaches your family to respect your autonomy and right to privacy. Start with one boundary today and expand from there as you experience the peace that comes from appropriate privacy. If this helped you understand how to protect your peace, click the like button so other seniors dealing with family drama can find this advice and reclaim their peace too. Comment below, telling me which boundary you're setting today. Your experience might help someone else who needs permission to set healthy limits. Share this with another senior who needs to hear that it's okay to have private areas of life, even with family. Subscribe for more practical advice about maintaining independence, peace and dignity after 65. Your peace matters deeply. Start protecting it right now by choosing one secret to keep private, starting today.